Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm gonna be going over for people that are under Prestige 10 and for tips and tricks. Make sure you roll the highest tier on here, and you want to make sure you get all this maxed if you're like Prestige 10. Like I don't have this max, so I think a lot of people don't have this max. Also, as you use one, I like to have it at 10% instead of 100% because it makes it smoother. If you use too many of one, it's going to take one of them down, and so on and so on. See that 500k oofs is max. This is doable on Prestige 10. All this is doable on Prestige 10. From here to here is doable on Prestige 10. Now, if you want to get up to this, maybe you need to be a higher Prestige because you're going to need the cash in the runes that give the cash. Also, for the hacker, you're going to want to shoot for Mythic at first if you're lower than Prestige 10, the King. But if you could possibly, you want to shoot for the Secret, which is the Galaxy. Like, this was the hardest rune to max out in the beginning. If you see, I can use all mine, and I get 31k. Go to Realm 1 and go to Hacker. See, I only have 39k rolled in total. That's how this would help, but I didn't get this max for the longest time. But this is the stats it gives when it's max. It does help. They made new binals easier. So the first one I got unlocked was I think it's the, let me see, the Phantom. Yeah, another Shadow was the easiest one. As you can see, it gives times 51 rune bulk. This gives times 501 rune bulk. And as you can see, yeah, those are the stats. You want to make sure you get these. You might not get these until you want to farm at least the first one. I'm not sure now because the new binals are easier. So you're guaranteed to get some. And then you move on to this. This is before Prestige 10, by the way. You won't get all these currently if you're lower than, like, I think 8. But these are good to get. You want to make sure you max out all these basic runes. You know. This is the rune you get last in Realm 1. Also, I'm going to show you a big tip for everyone that is brand new at the game. Go to World Cup. So every time you rank up, I think the last rank up is like 6 NODE. So every time you do this rank, it gives you boosts for the football rune. And it gives you other realm boosts for realm 1 and realm 2. It resets all your runes on this. This, you want to make sure you have maxed out. You probably want to do this first. You probably want to do the event first. Just because it might be insanely beneficial. And I'll show you the tree. The tree. So you won't get to maxing out the tree until you hit like 1 to 2 ranks off of the max football rank, and these all reset as well. These all reset every time you go up a ranking. It's tedious, but it's really worth it. Like, see, it gives 3.14 times rune bulk, 2.25 times. So that's not like a terrible one. You want to make sure you get all the runes. You want to make sure you get maxed out. Like, the event is doable for everyone, no matter what rank you are. And then when you get to a point, you want to shoot for the Messis, this one. And if you get insanely lucky, for the Ronaldos. What else? You want to make sure you have deity and godly on all your. If you're prestige 10, you should have up to almost godly on everything. But what I started out with, if you are lower than prestige, like I had erythriol and deity on most, but then I had some godly. I had like 3 godlies on all my noobs. Currently I have almighty. For anyone stuck on the buckets, you want to make sure you farm this and this to max, almost max. This won't be max because it's not even max for me, but this helps a lot. Also, having the water pets, which not pets, minions. As I have vampire. But the one you want to get is this one. This one might be for prestige 10 and lower. So. Or not prestige 10 and lower, prestige 10 and up. Also, before you get the. We're going to go into being prestige 10 and higher for this tips. You want to make sure you have Everfrost maxed out. You want to make sure you you can get, at least you have it, make it so you at least have Icebound maxed before you start farming the gems. And you want to make sure you have Everfrost maxed out before you like are doing the the gem room. So always make sure when you're doing your resets for your axes and this, make sure you always come to step on here and do your levels. Step on here and it will give you boosts, and they do help. Also, when you prestige after this, your wood saves. So make sure you always upgrade all these before you reset. Also, make sure you save if you're in here by now and you're about to prestige. Make sure you farm up some of these. And make sure you have all your gem upgrades, beforehand. And this saves on every prestige on the ores you farm. So you can go, after you prestige, you can go back and level all this up. And then you can level your board up to somewhat. Also, for the deep core rune, you basically need to have this almost maxed to get 100 TDE. You need the very last one. Let's go back to tips for Realm 1. I want to make sure you're upgrading these. Whenever you get the mount, you always want to make sure you upgrade these. This is good. You probably won't get Ultimate Shard maxed until like Prestige 10 or higher, because I've talked to some people and they don't have it max. But once you get to 14, it's easily like farmable. As you can see, I just went up more than you need, because you don't need that much to max it out. But you want to make sure as soon as you get this to farm it. Yeah, you want to shoot to get pretty much all secrets, but Galaxy is probably going to be the only one if you're only on Realm 1. Shoot for the Mythic first, and then farm with that for a little bit, and then try to get Galaxies when it's like a weekend, as I got 3 in like 4 hours once. Also, make sure you put some of your minions in here when they're high enough. They will stop you from gaining oofs up to a point, because they stop ticking. You want to shoot to get this, and let's go to the inventory. You want to shoot to get these ones, because they'll help with tier bowl. And you want to make sure you get the axe. Possibly the sniper, but the sniper I got pretty easily. Spear was the hardest one, but now there's a even harder one for this. You don't really need this. Need this and this. You can only equip one of these. You also, I've noticed some people are making the mistake when they think they're stuck. You want to make sure you equip. You want to make sure you equip your oofs. Anything that boosts your oofs, it'll make your stuff go up. Well, it's not making mine go up because I have a pretty high oof, but it makes your oofs go up higher. I think that's all the tips I can give you. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.